Joining us for Primetime Local News is Tyler Lorenz with Residents in Recovery. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
So your team is a newest addition, Neil Harris. Can you tell me more about what Neil will be helping with for Residents in Recovery?
Sure, yeah, Neil's come on board to help support us with men's group facilitation. Serena and I have kind of been managing that to this point, but it's just we're so busy right now. We've been looking for someone to take over that role for a few months now, and with Neil's retirement happening in December, he just seemed like he'd be the perfect fit for that. So I reached out with him before Christmas, and it's all come to fruition just recently. So we're welcome. We're so blessed to have Neil come on board and take that over.
And why is this essential for the center to have Neil join the team?
Yeah, we needed somebody with some experience with men's issues, mental health and addiction issues. It's a rather large group, so having somebody to come in that isn't intimidated by a number of men with those mental health issues, it's not an easy role to fit into. So, with Neil's experience with the Interval Home, for the past number of years, it's a perfect fit for him, to come in and take over that group.
And has the pandemic made it more difficult to find more additions to the team?
I'm not sure of the pandemic. I mean, obviously, there's a huge demand for individuals in our field. There's a lot of work out there for anybody that wants to get into mental health or addictions, and a pandemic has certainly created more demand for those services. So, I mean, somewhat yes. It has been difficult to find somebody to fill that role because most people are working right now. So, I guess I'm not sure if that was a pandemic thing or that's just a mental health and addiction thing. There's always work in our field, so it probably hasn't helped though. That's for sure.
And so far throughout the pandemic, since we're speaking on that, how has support been for the center from residents?
Uh, yeah, the pandemic's really added a lot of complications into what we do. We've for the most part managed it fairly well. We haven't had any cases of COVID to date in our center or in our program. So I mean, from that perspective, we've somehow managed it quite well. It has come with a lot of additional stresses, though. We have had different points of time where we've had individuals in the houses quarantined or staff quarantined, as well as keeping clients locked up at certain points as well, and really regulating their movement has added a lot of stress on staff, and really been a detriment to the mental health of clients in a number of degrees as well. So, I mean, it's just is what it is. We've done our best to take it all in stride, following government regulations, and really promoting the clients to follow regulations as well. And a lot of them, questioning, some of the things that have been put in place, but as are many people in society. But we really have to work an honest program as best we can, and promote following of laws and health orders as well. So.
And is there anything else you want to add for residents to know about for residents in recovery coming up in this new year?
Yeah, it's going to be a busy year. Our numbers have never been higher. Our waiting lists are completely out of control. We're actively looking for a new house right now, a men's house right now. I think our men's waiting list in the Lloydminster area alone is over 30 people on there. So, anybody that, has a 5 or 6 or 7 bedroom house that they they're looking to rent, please get a hold of us. We really desperately need just something, and especially if it's on the Saskatchewan side, we're really looking at Saskatchewan properties as well. So if anybody has anything out there, please get a hold of us. And yeah, it's going to be a good year. We're really looking forward to it. Like I mentioned, we'll have another announcement on Wednesday. So it's things are really looking up for us this year, and we're looking for big things ahead.
Well, that's great to hear. Thank you so much for joining me today, Tyler.
Thank you so much, Shelby.